in the golden light of the West African sun, across the vast savannas that stretch from the Niger River to Lake Chad, rose a network of cities that shone like jewels in the desert. They were not ruled by kings of conquest, but by kings of commerce. This is the story of the Hausa City-States, Kano, Katsina, Zaria, Daura, and more, the cities that ruled the savannah with trade, faith, and wisdom. Long before colonial borders, before Nigeria was a name, there were the Hausa Bakwai, the 7 true Hausa states. According to legend, they descended from Bayajida, a hero who slew a serpent that terrorized the city of Daura, and whose sons founded the 7 Hausa kingdoms. But beyond the legend was a truth even greater. The Hausa people built independent city-states, each a center of trade, learning, and innovation. While others fought wars for power, the Hausa mastered the art of commerce and diplomacy, connecting the forests of the south with the deserts of the north. From Kano's dye pits came the famous indigo cloth, so fine that merchants carried it across the Sahara. From Katsina came scholars, gold, and ivory. From Zaria came warriors and traders who protected the roots of prosperity. Their markets overflowed with leather goods, textiles, spices, and salt, traded for horses, books, and luxury items from North Africa. Caravans moved like rivers of wealth, and in every direction, the Hausa name became a symbol of trust and enterprise. Even more remarkable, their cities were built on organization and architecture. Kano's great city walls, over 14 kilometers long, once stood as a marvel of African engineering. Trade brought not only goods, but faith and knowledge. By the 14th century, Islam had taken deep root among the Hausa. Mosques, schools, and libraries flourished, turning cities like Katsina into centers of Islamic scholarship. The scholars of Kano and Katsina studied astronomy, law, and poetry, bridging African wisdom with Arabic learning. In a time when much of Europe still lived in darkness, the Hausa cities were shining beacons of civilization. But prosperity often breeds rivalry. The Hausa city-states, though connected by trade and culture, were often divided by politics and ambition. This division would later make them vulnerable to larger powers, like the Fulani Jihad of Usman Dan Fodio in the early 1800s. Yet, even under new rule, the Hausa legacy endured. Their cities remained centers of trade, art, and scholarship. Kano still stands today, its markets alive, its spirit unbroken, a living symbol of Africa's urban genius. They ruled not by sword, but by skill. They conquered not with armies, but with ideas and trade. The Hausa city-states were proof that Africa's greatness was built not on conquest, but on creativity, culture, and connection. Subscribe to Ancient Africa Tales to discover more stories that reveal the empires, heroes, and legacies that shaped our continent.